Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in Statesville, North Carolina. I am very excited to introduce an absolutely stunning boy, one of the best looking boys I've seen in a long time, that we are calling Norman. Norman is Mr. Green of Sydney and Eli's litter. He was born June 15th, so he's had hundreds of hours of training. This is the first time we listed him for sale. We know his personality very well. His Recherche score is 7.65, 7 being that he is dependent. He loves to snuggle, he loves to cuddle. He's a dog that's social. He's not needy or clingy. He doesn't have to be with you, but he definitely prefers to be with you. He is a sweetheart. As you can see, his tail wags. He loves to be loved, and he's just a sweetheart. He's very emotional. He wants to please you. He's almost human-like with his emotions, very affectionate. He is naturally submissive. He's naturally sensitive. He is not strong-willed. He is not stubborn. He is not hard-headed. He is the opposite of that. He's a 6 out of 10 on activity, so he's slightly outgoing. This litter is pretty calm. He is not hyper. He does play. He does have energy, but it's just not extreme. And then he's a 5 out of 10 on confidence. He's not, again, super confident. He's not strong-willed or stubborn. He's not super shy and timid. He doesn't have severe submissive issues or fear issues, but he's just not a dog that's super strong-willed. Size-wise, our estimation is going to be 70 to 80 pounds. So he's going to be about average size. One thing that makes him unique is he is stunning. He is solid white. He has the thickest coat of almost any boy I've seen, with his curly, beautiful white hair. He has a stunning black head. He has a little bit of, he's just beautiful, black head. He's about one of the best looking boys I've seen. I absolutely adore his look. I think he's beautiful. He's gonna have that thick white mane. He's gonna be turning heads his entire life. He is absolutely stunning. Now, he's able to go home after graduating Doggy Doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age, which is December 15th, or Doggy Double Doctorate, which is 7 months of age, which is January 15th, or 8 months of age, which is February 15th. Now, we do realize the holidays fall between there. We are very flexible with those dates. So if you want to get them between those training programs, you can do that. We prorate the price so you give them at the date that works best for you. Now, if you scroll down, you're gonna see pictures of both parents, Sydney and Eli. You click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize the parents. We talk about their health clearances, their personalities, their pedigrees. One thing that makes this litter unique is Eli is the healthiest stud dog we own. Not only does he have perfect hip, elbow, eyes, and heart, but he's ichthyosis clear, which means his puppies cannot get dandruff. And he's the only stud dog that we have that's like that right now outside of his son, which is Felix, which he's coming up. We're gonna be using him pretty soon. But he is a very healthy boy, beautiful boy, and you can learn all about the parents by watching those videos. Now, what I'd like to do is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're gonna show off Norman in training so you can see his personality, see how well he's doing in training, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're gonna show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love to pull, love to tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all of these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer. They can hold their place longer. They can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only. And so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training
than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously, the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute.
Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video on Norman, again from Sydney and Eli's litter, Mr. Green. Thank you so much, and God bless.